Hello and welcome back to another video. I'm ZpprSprk and you're watching my FTB Continuum Let's Play series. Today's episode, I wanted to kind of change the way I have a few things here. Hi Pig. I wanted to, let's see if I can hop down. Ow. So I wanted to address this issue. So this thing is taking up tons of power and I'm not getting a lot of power, and I know the last few episodes have been working on getting the power. I mean, I'm backed up on the fluid here, so I actually turned my pump jack off since the oil tank's full, the distillery's full, and these two tanks are full here. So yeah, but there's a couple things, and I've been looking at some of the other Let's Plays of a few people that have been doing Let's Plays on this, and I totally forgot about something that totally makes life easier. These tables, you can put lots of stuff in them, and they're like these crafting stations where they'll hold their inventory, you know, like this. And then come out, and in here you can do the same thing, right? So I put a bunch of these down, and I've actually staged a few things in here. So in here I have what I need to finish off the tier 2 of the Void Miner, and I think some of this, this is what I wanted to do today, is get some of this Xnet stuff done. And then I think down here has the rest of that stuff. Yeah. Okay, so let's work on, since this Void Miner here is pretty much done already, let's just do it real quick. So I just need to mine this out. And I could use, actually let me do that. The assembler tool actually makes this go faster. Do I have it in here? I don't see it. Is it in here? Yes, it is. Because you can like right click or shift left click or something, and then like almost instantly breaks these blocks. Oh, shift right click. Alright. So this we need to pick all of these up. I wonder, can you have, does it have to have a clear line of sight, or can you have like I don't have a block. I mean, I know like putting the wool there will make it so it doesn't do that, but say instead of wool I put glass there, would that make it not work, or would it still work with the glass? So I might test it out, but if you guys know already, just leave me a comment or something, because I am somewhat interested. And I don't know if this needs to be wider, or if just as it is fine. So I guess we will start building these up and we'll find out ourselves. So yeah, let me put this, oh, I need to craft the stuff, that's right. So over here I need structure panels. Oh, well, here, let's look what I needed. I needed the void tier 2, and that was in One of these. Nope, this one. This here. Right? Yeah, void tier 2. And that should say complete now. Yep. Okay, so 32 tier 2 structure frames, and I have 24 of them. So somewhere here I'm making more, I think, these interconnects. All right, and then, yeah, okay. So that gives me 32 there. So that's those 32. I need 4 null modifiers. Are they? Oh, I think that's what these are for. Yeah. Null modifiers and another one of those, right? 3 laser cores. Yep. Okay. So let's go and put this back. Oh, oh, right. Places blocks all over. Pretty soon it's going to be one in my face. I need to get out of here. All right. Oh, I think that needs to go. That. Oh. Ah, too many. Glass breaks. All right, am I done? I have 4 structure panels still. Where would they go? Let's see, maybe there to be under here. Huh, I think I have them all. Well, one way to find out if I do, if I hook up the power and it lights up. So let's do that. Nope, there and there. No. It is not lighting up. Which means I'm missing something somewhere. Yeah. All right, well, let me try and figure it out, and I'll be right back. I found the problem. Yep. It didn't have clear line of sight. There was a piece of wool blocking the way. Wonder how that got there. Interesting. But anyways, this should be, going faster now. But unfortunately, it should also be like draining my power. Let's see, how fast is the power going? Looks like it is keeping up for now. What does it say it's using? 575 FE per tick. Okay. Yeah, I started carrying this around just so that I could, well, sleep wherever you were. In most cases, you can't like sleep on a half block or not. I mean, if I did on top of the chest, it wouldn't let me. Well, that, and it's not nighttime. But yeah, let's this, you know, going faster, and then this will get me some more ores. Aluminum, I think, I don't know, maybe aluminum we could get before, but I know gold was one on the list. If you look here, void miner, so tier 2, coal, iron, gold, copper, tin, silver, lead, aluminum, bauxite, apatite, coal, iron. Oh, that was it. So there's more materials that it gets, and so, you know, upgrading it is something I wanted to do anyways, even if it is using power, but it's using actually less power than before, because it was 660 before. But now looks like I am able to keep up with it. Not with this, I have to run this, but if I turn that off, see, then, yeah, then it's draining. So I do have to run that in order to keep up with it. But I wanted to, yeah, I wanted to make it so that I could run the power easier. And the Xnet is what I wanted to do for that. So this is, yeah, this is empty, this is empty. So all of that was done. This one, I don't have anything. Yeah, so I think it's just this one. So the controller here is like the main brains, and it is, I don't think there's any Xnet quests. But if we plop this down, now it's going to need power, but once you've got it hooked up, you can kind of have it feed itself power. So it doesn't necessarily need to be hooked into the main power now, but I am, just cause. I don't know where the best place to put it is going to be. Maybe like right here would work. Actually, here, let me hook it right to the side here. This will probably work here. And then, actually before, nope, that's not what I wanted. I wanted to do this. Output. Okay. So power goes into it. Perfect. And then I can close that up. So that's the controller, and oh, if we can look in there, we can kind of see any connection that has through its connectors and wires will show up in the list here, and then there's stuff you can do. But since I've got nothing connected to it, you can't do anything yet. So we need cables, we need connectors, and then some facades is just to make it easier. So let's start with a couple stacks of these. The connectors, we're going to need a bunch more of these, but I'll just do this for now. I honestly don't know if we need more than that. So here, let's start wiring some things up. So in order to do this, alright, let's do, I think we just plug in a cable here. Nope, I guess you need a connector to connect. Oh, wow, how about that? So something super simple, if I put a connector here as well, then we see the connector here and the block that is the flux duct there. Say I wanted to not have it be, why am I putting, that was weird. But I wanted this to be up here, and then that, it goes straight in there. Huh, okay. So over here, oh, it's connected to there as well. So if I say number 1, I want it to be energy, I create, so here I say create an energy connection. It's going to extract energy from the power cell, and then it's going to insert energy into the controller. The south face. Which way is that? That's the south face. So here. So then this can be just a simple, connection down. In fact, let me. Oh, once they're connected to something, they have MBT. That's nice. So in theory, I should be able to get rid of some of these. And just use these cables here. And then a connector here. And then in here I can say, oh, the Energizer. I want you to create and insert the power. Okay. And then this should be extracting. No, nothing. Kill that. So the controller, I need to be inserting power. That's right. So south face of controller, west. Okay. So power's coming out and in. Of course, the power's in there as well from the back of this. So it should be, because one thing with the power in the controller, if it's feeding itself but it runs out of power, then it won't have any power once you start giving it power again, because it won't have the power in the first place. And so yeah, so having it get power from outside of its own network is good. So here, this should be getting power here. And then these, let's hook these up as well. So that connector, oh, and then there. So all those connectors, they can be getting power. And then we need to power these cables as well. So let's just put them there for now. And then, so energy, insert, energy, insert, insert, insert. And for now, we need to give it to these as well. Alright, so each of these should now be getting power, so that if I... let me do something. Compressor, can you do cobblestone? No. Let me get some logs. Maybe I can just do some sawmill stuff. I don't think you can use these for that. Well, I can use these walnuts. Alright. So if I put this in, then see it's running out of power. It should be getting fed power. Enable processing on this channel. Power. So extract. Oh, it's working now. So whatever I did messing with this is making it work. Maybe just toggling that? I don't know. Now the other thing I can do also is I can get the connector into the bottom of this, and then it can pull the items out and move the items around for me too. So that's very interesting. Let me figure something out. I'll be right back. Hang on. Just hold tight. All right. Sorry about that. I had a phone call I needed to attend to. But so I did a couple other things, and I got more connectors. That's the thing that you run out of seemingly the quickest. So pretty much all of the fluid cables and power cables are under here. I have all going through my Xnet cables now, and oh yeah, I'm blocked there. So over here, so this is the output of the fluid. So any ethanol comes out, and then this connector here is set to extract it. And then this is just a power connection to go back in there. I've run out of connectors, otherwise I would have gone and connected more stuff up, because I still have plenty of cables. If you remember, I've got even more able to be crafted because they're super cheap. And then I can run all these items in too, but I've got this, and I was going to put in the water, but I need a connector behind each one of these, which I don't have. And so it's getting to the point where the most expensive part of this whole thing is the chests in the connectors, because each connector needs a chest. So I need to go chopping down more trees, I guess, and then making more connectors and everything. But this biodiesel, I don't know if I need to keep it anymore, really, because the diesel coming from the pump jack in the distillation tower is enough to feed the diesel generator, which, yeah. And then I can connect all these up too if I need to, so I'm not, terribly worried about that. And so plenty of room available. Yeah, I'm almost overflowing. Once this gets up, so it's all full of diesel, I actually need to start burning diesel so I have room for more gasoline. But yeah, I have it shut off because it's loud. I mean, I can burn it. I need to have room for it and everything. It's just loud. But I did want to get that done, and so I need to get more wood chopped and everything. But I kind of wanted to show you where I was at. I was going to hook everything up because you totally can. And then, let me show you in the connector or the controller here. Let me shut this off for now. So in the controller, got a whole bunch more. So these are all my garden cloches. So channel number 1 is the power, and it's got all of everything pretty much connected to the power. The only thing it extracts from is the power cell. Everything else it inserts on. So then I've got the fermenter. So it's got the ethanol. So that's channel number 2 is the ethanol creation and distribution. So the north side of the fermenter, it pulls out the ethanol and then it inserts it into the south side of the refinery. Then channel number 3 is the plant oil. So north side of the squeezer into the north side of the refinery. And then refinery east side is pulling out the biodiesel, and currently it's not going anywhere. So yeah, I got to that point. I'm like, wait, I actually stopped using it for this. So where do I put it? I mean, I could put it in there, but it's actually more efficient to use the gasoline. But then again, I'm running out of space to use. I mean, I'll be running out of gasoline soon as I run out of space for the diesel. So I need to burn the diesel, which reminds me I should turn this back on. But I need to go chopping, and then so I'm going to go chop, and then hopefully I can get all of these connections connected up, and then we can get some of the item transportation done as well. So the items for the potatoes and the seeds, I want to get into the squeezer and the fermenter And then some of this other stuff we can do as well. We can put it into the side of there. Although it's not really an automation thing, it can be an automatic gathering. So I can make it so that anything that comes out of here automatically gets put into some central location. Anything that comes out of here gets put in a central location. And I do need to get more storage here, or at least get the storage scanner so I can have multiple storages all behind one interface. But yeah, so let me chop trees and I'll be back when I have more connectors to connect. All right, so let me show you what I got. More connectors, and I connected some up to the where the water was. So let me just show you how to do that. So channel 5, we're going to go switch it to fluid, create, I'll call it water. So then we see the west side of the fluid pump. That's where the water is created. So it's extracted from that. And then the west side of all of these, you want it to be inserted. So click all of those. And then there you have it. So now if I run over here, I should be seeing that all of these waters are full. And then as soon as you know, the thing grows, it should, see if we can catch it. Yep, so you know, a quarter bucket got used and then replenished. So water is working, and now actually this water pump here, I can use that to get water anywhere else. So which that means if I bring my Xnet network all the way over here, I can get rid of this pump, and I can just have it say, oh, just put the water there, or somewhere else that I need water. I can just say, oh, grab it from the Xnet. Super convenient. So I'll probably do between episodes, because we are out of time, I know, right? But we're out of time, so I will get all these connected up. Probably all those and those, because yeah, this is a water connection, so I won't need this one. Now if I end up being, I actually do, because I can't keep up with all my water needs off of one pump, then obviously I'll, you know, just hook up another pump. No big deal. So that's how that goes. And I put this this chest up here. So I just chopped down, I think it was 3 eucalyptus trees, because they provide a lot of wood. So I've got tons of planks ready to go, so I can make lots of connectors. So let me do that. I'll probably see this. I want to move, so it'll probably get moved before next episode as well. And everything else, I hope to get connected up to the network. And then any sort of like automatic crafting, like the fermenter, plant squeezer, and some of this fluid, I'll probably get it set up automatically. I don't know the best way to burn through all of my fluid. That's the other thing I wanted to get on about, is that this power is all well and good. I need to make a bunch of these because we can't augment it until we go to the end, as we've seen a few times. So we just need to make a bunch of those. And the other thing I was watching in other people's Let's Plays is the bees. There's a bee, and let me see if I can see it. It's like an energy bee. Yeah, this guy here. So energy queen. If you put like any apiary that has this in it, like just gets energy made or something. I don't know. I have to look exactly how that works. but we need clockwork and repair. Clockwork needs engineer and a smelter. Smelter is a modest graduate, and the engineer is a noble PhD. Noble is cultivated and common. Common is, hive bees. Cultivated is a common plus a hive bee. So easy to get. Noble's fairly simple to get. And the PhD, you need a student and a graduate. So we're back to graduate here. So modest bee is a hive bee. So graduate, you need common and a student. Okay, we've seen how to get commons. Student is a common cultivated. So it says 100% if it's on an oak bookshelf. So if I create an oak bookshelf and put the apiary, the hive, on top of it, then it's going to turn into a student. 100%. And then with the student, we can get the graduates, and then the graduate, we can turn the PhD and everything. And so we can get this. That's the clockwork side. The repair side is essentially the same. We've got sharpening and armor. Sharpening is graduate and armorer. Okay, so armorer is graduate and graduate. So, on top of an anvil. So there's a few, foundation blocks you'll need, but for the most part, it's just generic bee breeding. So I'll probably get some of that done. I'll probably want to get a nice little space set up for that. I don't know. I was thinking like up on the hill maybe, because it's kind of, although once you get the gendustry, you're going to want the power connection. But until then, I mean, I can put it up on the hill. We can put it down here. Honestly, it's not really that big of a deal. I mean, we had a bunch of bees going down here earlier. But yeah, I probably will set it up like on this little hill here. I've been wanting to like flatten this whole area, honestly. So probably get that done. But anyways, in the meantime, hope you liked the episode. If you did, make sure you hit the like button, let me know, and comment and subscribe if you haven't already. But until next time, I'll see you guys. Well, yeah. Next time, I'll see you guys. Until next time, you guys have fun. Bye-bye.